This is Ian, author of Lean Media and the founder of two e-commerce businesses and an Amazon seller for 20 years. Today, I'll be talking about tiered promotions on Amazon, the wrong way to do it and the right way to do it. If this video helps you out, please take a moment to like it and subscribe to my channel, and you are responsible for following relevant terms, and what you're about to see may be different when you try to do it yourself. So let's actually start on an Amazon detail page that has a tiered promotion. And this particular tiered promotion that I set up, I did it the wrong way. And let me show you what I'm talking about. When you come to this page, you'll see at the top, right below the price, it says extra savings promotion available. And it says stock up and save when you buy 2 or more Easy Genie genealogy kits offered by i30 Media. See more products in this promotion. And then if you click on this page, it goes to this particular page. And then if you scroll down, you can see all the items that are also as part of the tiered promotion. One thing that it does not show you is actually how much the promotions are worth. You won't even know you're getting a promotion until you add stuff to your cart. And for a lot of people, that's just a non-starter because they want to know before they add items to their cart how much they're getting off. So when I set this promotion up, I did it the wrong way. So I'm going to show you how to do it the right way. So when you do your promotion, it should work out as a very clear to customers how much they're getting off the more that they buy. So anyways, let's go to Amazon Seller Central. This is a pro level account, of course. One other thing to note, you may not have access to this particular type of promotion, percentage off tiered promotion, which is right here, depending on the type of account you have, depending on where you are, and also depending on what you're selling. So for instance, I know that if you're selling books or DVDs, other types of media products, you cannot use this particular type of promotion. But if you do have your own brand, like I do, and you're selling on Amazon Seller Central, pro level FBA account, you can do this, or you should be able to do this, knock on wood. So go to this particular page, advertising promotions. You'll come to this page, select percentage off. And actually, let's just see what it says here. Use advanced options to set up our promotion with a tiered discount structure to encourage the customer to buy more because they get a better discount. So this is what I want to do. But as I just showed you, it doesn't actually show you what the discount is until you've added it to your cart. And there's a way to get around that, which I'm going to show you. But just out of the box, it's not that great. And also note that it says it has no buy box impact. That means if you have this type of promotion, it doesn't mean you're automatically going to get the buy box. So just be aware of that. If you're ready to go, click Create. All right, here's the interface, obviously designed by an engineer. And I think a lot of sellers will come to this page, and frankly, they'll be very surprised about, what the heck am I supposed to do here? So I'm going to go through this kind of fast. I'll try to explain the most important points, and there are a couple very important points, but some parts of this they take too long to explain, or it's really beyond the scope of this particular video. So one thing I will say before you get started, it's really good to have a list of the ASINs that are going to be a part of this promotion. It can be 1 ASIN, or it can be 5. It can be 10 ASINs. It can be 100 ASINs. But get that list ready, and then also have the text ready too. So I have this text ready to go. Stock up and save. Buy 2 or more qualifying Easy Genie genealogy kits, get 10% off. Buy 5 kits, get 15% off. Buy 10 kits, get 20% off. Okay, so let's get to it. I'm going to change the text there a little bit. Here are my ASINs. And I've just made a note to myself that these are a type of lower cost item because this is what I want to be a part of the promotion. Okay. Buyer purchases at least this quantity of items. If you just have the default 1, that means if they just buy one thing, they'll get money off depending on whatever you set it up to be. What I like to do is actually set it up to be at least 2. That means they need to buy 2 items. I want to encourage people to buy more. If I just wanted to encourage people to buy a single item, I'd probably set up a coupon, not this type of tiered promotion. Okay. Purchase items, select 1. If you click this drop down, you'll see all of these confusing like little codes that actually correspond to old coupons I've done, as well as this list of ASINs, which I did a couple days ago. I need to create a new product selection, and that's basically telling Amazon the items that I want to be in this and future promotions. So I'm going to create a new product selection, and it says product selection type, ASIN list. Create product selection. Product selection tracking ID. So remember this particular document that I created, 7 packs and single sheets only. So I'm going to just do that. Internal description. Use the same thing. ASIN lists. Add up to 4,000 individual ASINs to this list by either typing them or cutting and pasting them. Separate ASINs by new lines, spaces, commas, or semicolons. So I'm just going to paste this right in. Okay, and hit submit. Actually, one other thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put this down, February 2022. Because I might release new products in the future, I just want to make sure that I know which ASIN list I'm talking about. Okay. So I've created that ASIN list. I can click out of this, and let's see if I can find it. So purchased item. I'm going to do select another, and there it is, right at the top of the list. 7 packs and single sheets only, created today. Hit OK. All right. So that means this particular promotion will only apply to that list of ASINs I just uploaded. Buyer gets % off. So I'm going to select 10% off if they get 2. So this means they buy 2 items from that ASIN list, they'll get 10% off their order. Applies to purchased items. You can get into additional items. It gets a little bit complicated. I just try to make it simple and just basically keep everything together. So so this kind of sums up what's going on here, but I'm going to expand it. Add tier. If they buy 5 items, they'll get 15% off. If they buy 10 items, they'll get 20% off. It's important to note that this is at least. It's not equal to. So that means if they buy 2, 3, or 4 items, they'll get 10% off. If they buy 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9 items, they'll get 15% off. 10 or more, they'll get 20% off. Okay. Advanced options. You can exclude items, but the reason why I wouldn't want it, and this gets back into these ASIN lists that you create with Amazon. In this particular case, I don't want to do that because I've just created a pretty restricted ASIN list. I know what's on there, so I don't need to exclude anything else from it. But let's say instead of choosing 7 packs and single sheets only, you chose your entire catalog. Here's where you could exclude certain items if you didn't want them to be a part of that. So like I could exclude these particular items if I wanted to. Okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go back to my ASIN list. 7 packs and single sheets only. Okay. Now, there's a big warning here, and you should pay attention to it. Creating multiple promotions on the same product group may result in customers combining promotions for significant discounts. This means that sellers have been burned before because they have 2 promotions running at the same time for the same ASINs, and basically they're offering too much money off for them because people can stack these discounts. It also includes things like coupons. So I have 2 pieces of advice here. One is be very careful that you know what promotions you have running for which ASINs at any given time, including tiered promotions like this one, as well as coupons. Then you'll be better able to understand what the total possible maximum promotion level is, and you can prevent situations where people are getting like 80% off of a particular good and just basically killing your margin. So be very careful with that. The second piece of advice I have about this is know your margins. Know what the maximum % off you can give to somebody and it still makes sense for your business. Because if you're discounting something 50% and maybe your margin is only 35 or 40% of the retail price of that item, you're just going to be losing money on this promotion. It just doesn't make sense. So be aware of that. Start date. All right, so let's start it tomorrow. I don't know why it's showing Chinese there, but anyways, I'm gonna start it in the morning. End date. So I found that actually you can't run these for longer than about 45 days. So I'm just going to set it to end on the March the 15th. Okay. Internal description. This means it's only you'll see it. So I'm going to say, let's just go back to this ASIN list. 7 packs and single sheets tiered discount. Tiered discount February, March 2022. This is just so I can take a look at it and understand. Tracking ID, that might appear in some of the URLs or however else they're organizing it on the back end. You don't have to worry about that. Now, this is important. Additional options. So Amazon has these defaults here that are not really that great for you. I find that it's better to really be clear to customers about what they're getting. So I always say discount applied. Show promotion on detail page. Of course you want to check this off. The only reason you might not want to check that off is if it's some sort of secret discount and you've told your customers about it, via newsletter or social media, and you don't want just the random person browsing on Amazon to see it. But of course, I want this to appear on the detail page. Whoops. Like this. I want this to show up on the detail page. That's what that means. This is the detail page, the product page. Okay. Purchased items display text. So qualifying items, I think that's okay. Customized text. This is important. So I've already made this text. I'm just going to copy and paste it right in there. Buy 2 or more qualifying Easy Genie genealogy sheets, get 10% off. Buy 5 or more. Just edit this a little bit, get 15% off. Buy 10 or more, get 20% off. Okay. That's what I want to show up on the page when people order it. Display precedence. This basically means if you have multiple promotions going at the same time, you can show which one goes in which order, like which one will display first. I'm not going to get into exactly how it works. I'm just going to leave it like it is. Terms and conditions, I think I'm just going to leave it like it is because Amazon kind of covers all the bases there. Now I'm going to click review.